Hey Fair Class, Miss Carr here. I'm going to explain your work for the week beginning the 8th of February 2021. Okay, remember our helpful tips. Just try your best, that's all we want you to do. If the work is hard, don't worry. Just have a try. Ask someone, an adult, a brother, a sister at home to help you. And if you're really stuck, leave it. And on Friday's video call, we can talk it through. Okay, don't forget. You can pause and watch this video again if you're not sure what to do. If you have a purple maths book, here is your work for this week. Okay, remember there's work for Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and then a challenge as well. Okay, here are some things to help you this week. So one of the things you're going to be looking at is positive and negative numbers. Okay, do you remember when we look at a thermometer and the thermometer goes down low past 0, it's -1, -2, -3. The numbers go in the opposite order. Okay, so have a think about that. The other thing we're going to do is Roman numerals, where the Romans had letters to represent the numbers. Okay, we've done both of these things before, but not really recently. So you're going to have to try and remember. Okay. Okay. If you have a blue maths book, here is your work for this week. Remember, only do the pages we've told you to do. Okay. Some things to help you. This week, there's a focus on subtraction with double digits. Okay. A tens and units and a tens and units taken away. Okay, there's some ways to do it here. Okay, also you're going to make bonds to 100. Okay, so a bit similar to making 10, but this time you're going to make 100 with 2 numbers. Okay, just be careful not to add an extra 10. Okay, so when you're starting on the number like 28, you need to add 2 to make it to 30, the next 10. Then you're going to add 10s to make it to 100, so 70. So you're going to add 72 and 28 to make 100. Also, remember the symbols, the greater than, the less than, and the equals to for comparing numbers or sums. Okay? If you have a red maths book, here is your work for this week. Remember, only do the pages we've told you to do. Okay, here is some helpful information. So remember, you're going to be doing some takeaway again, and you can cross out the number, the things when you take it away. Also, you're going to be using the whole and the part diagrams again to make adds and takeaways with a focus on takeaways this time. Okay, remember that in a takeaway, the biggest number always comes first. Okay, also you're going to be thinking about takeaway as counting back. So we've got this example of 8 take away 3 makes 5. Okay, so you're going to start on 8 and then you're going to count back 3. So 8, 7, 6, 5. 5 is your answer. Okay, have a look at the number line as well to help you. You're also going to think about the word difference. Difference is like how many more or how many less there is when you have cubes or when you have objects of the number. Okay, so when you line them up, some of them are the same. There's an extra bit which is different, and that bit is your difference. Okay, also remember the greater than, less than, and equal to for comparing numbers. Okay, here's some extra things to do. Remember, you've got your Times Table Rockstar and you've got Top Marks website for different games to play. Okay, English work for this week. If you have a year 1 maths book, here is your work for this, not maths book, English book, here is your work for this week. Okay, there's 2 workouts for Monday, Tuesday and Wednesday. Then on Thursday, you've got a reading activity about under the sea called Our Beautiful Blue Planet. And then you've got some writing about under the sea for Friday as well. Okay, Here's some things to help you. Remember about your perfect sentence, capital letters, finger spaces, full stops, and how careful your writing is, okay? Syllables. Remember, it's about the sounds that you can hear in the different words, okay? So snap only has one sound, basket has two. Okay? Also, we're going to thinking about plural S when there's more than one of something. So sometimes you just add an S. Cat, cats. Dog, dogs. But when the word ends in a ch or a sh, s, x, or z, you don't add only S, you add ES to the words, okay? Have a look down here at the example about the ostrich, okay? Listen carefully when you're thinking about the sounds in the words, okay? Maybe get another person to say the word if you're not sure on the sound, okay? Also, there's something about compound words, which is where you get two words, you put them together to make a new word, okay? So look at the example here, we've got rain and bow. When you put them together, it makes a rainbow, a new word, a different word, okay? We've got jelly and we've got fish. When you put them together, you've got jellyfish, a new word, okay? Also, again, there's work about the vowels, A, E, I, O, and U, and consonants, all the other letters of the alphabet, B, C, D, F, G, H, etc. Okay? Also, there's some exclamation mark work, thinking about when you might use an exclamation mark, okay? Right, here's your reading activity for this week, our beautiful blue planet, okay? Remember to read the words and talk about the pictures. Read the questions really carefully and talk about it with an adult, and then think carefully about your sentences before you write them. Okay, here's your writing activity about under the sea. You've got some pictures linked to under the sea. Talk with an adult about the picture and what you can see. Spend some time thinking about the picture. Then think carefully about your sentences before you write them. And when you've finished, read them again to make sure they make sense. Remember our tips below, capital letters, finger spaces, full stops, and read it again. Okay? If you have a Year 2 English booklet, here is your work for this week. Okay? Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, you've got 2 workout pages to do. On Thursday, you've got some undersea reading called Jazzy Jellyfish, okay? And then on Friday, you've got an under the sea writing activity. Okay, here are some things to help you. Remember, if you're not sure about some words, you can look in the back of the book called the glossary, and it explains words, okay? You've got some plural work as well. So when a word ends in a Y, like puppy, okay, you take away the Y, change it to an I, and add an ES to make it the plural, okay? Also, you've got some work on different conjunctions, okay, below, different words to use. So we've got and, we've got or we've got but, okay? And think about the different uses of those, okay? So and links some similar ideas together, or is linking alternative ideas. Do you want an apple or do you want a banana? But links contrasting ideas. So I like apples, but I don't like bananas. Also, you've got the same as the Year 1 group this week as well, about compound words, 2 words that you put together and they create a new word, okay? Same as before, you've got rain and bow, put them together makes rainbow, a new word, okay? Also, we've got contractions, okay, where a word is made from 2 words, okay? The first part and the second part are really similar, but in the middle, they've taken out some of the letters. You use an apostrophe to show where the missing letters are. Okay, here's your reading activity this week called Jazzy Jellyfish, okay? Remember to read through the text, checking the words if you're unsure, reading the questions and talking about it with an adult. Think carefully about your answers and your sentences before you start to write. And when you've finished, read it again to make sure it makes sense. Okay, here is your writing activity for this week. Okay, under the C again, remember, talk with an adult about the picture and what you can see. Spend some time thinking about the pictures and then carefully thinking about your sentences. When you've finished, read it to make sure it makes sense. Miss Syme has given you some ideas and things to help you make your best sentences down at the bottom. Okay, extra things you can do. Remember, you've got spelling shed. Okay, there's reading every day. Remember to tell us if you want some more books. And then finally, you've got your topic work to do. Remember to look on the HIU's website and see if you can find your classes page. And at the end of the work for the week, it'll explain your topic activity. You should have a grid at home as well with the different activities on. Okay? Right. Bye, Fair Class. See you after the holiday. Bye.